Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to CRN. We are here. I'm going to go ahead and go through our quick grid location. Got Gary in P number 1, Cliff in 2nd, Chris in 3rd, TJ in 4th, Hunter in 5th, Brock Whitehead in 6th, Justin Potts in 7th, 8th is going to be Austin Wheeler 9th, Chris Ofield 10th, Charles Whitehead 11th, Jay Monin 12th, Mike White. As we're getting ready to go green this time by, I believe. No. Go ahead and run down the rest of our order, since we have another lap to do it. '13th will be Eddie Baker, 14th Kevin Coleman, 15th Mike Allen, 16th Cody Tarrant, 17th Bryson Colwell, 18th is going to be Kerry Cleaver, 19th Jeff No, in rounding out your 20 car field is going to be Curtis Rogers. Green flag going to come out this time by. Brock Whitehead making his return to the racing surface. Glad to see him back on out here. We've missed him. But he's going to be the number 82 machine. Group 1001. Pace truck going to go down in this time by for the first time here at Michigan. Brock Whitehead on the inside, Gary Smith on the out. Green flag is underway here at Michigan. All the way in and through Dash for Cash is going to be Jay Monin in the 80, the 48 of Austin Wheeler, the 00 of Kevin Coleman, and I believe the last one is, I can't remember, Bryce. Oh, there's going to be a wreck on the backstretch. Not sure who it was. The 65, Curtis Rogers. I'm going to go ahead and bring out that yellow flag. I'm going to go ahead and go back to that quick CRN replay. See what happens here. Oh, TJ or Zofield? Whoa. Is that Zofield? Yeah, Zofield and that CCR just got a little bit loose. Ended up getting up into the 65 machine. He's going to send him on around. Not what you want to see, especially on lap number 1 of the race. As 70 laps is the distance here tonight for Michigan in the trucks. So a lot of drivers going to go down into pit lane. Get some fresh tires. Is Zofield is in pit lane. He's just gonna fix all of his damage. Doesn't want to take the time to. Doesn't want to use that fast repair super quick. It's understandable. It's only lap number 2. Pace car gonna go back into this time by green flag. Get ready to go on out through the Geico restart zone. Green flag. The 48 all over the back bumper. The number 82 gonna push him all the way across. 47 Bryson Colwell down to the inside. So you got two Toyotas and two Chevys and a Toyota lined up, and then you got one Chevy on that outside. Here comes the number 3, Gary Smith, giving the bumper to the number 82. Caution, the flag is out once again. I seen the 51. Why did Charles have to get involved? I hate it for him. Charles has been doing so well, getting himself in position. He's going to get loose, come off the corner, smack the living hell out of Eddie Baker. Right back up in front of Jeff No. Jeff No's going to go ahead and lose that front end. Yard sale for the number 55. Back up to the outside. Charles Whitehead going to go all the way down to the inside, and that Matco's Tools. Still locked him up. So Michigan, not being a fan of a lot of these drivers. But doing what they need to do to make sure that they get it all said and done. Charles Whitehead. Gonna come on back out. So he's gonna go back down into pit lane, get the majority of that damaged on a fixed. Gary Smith gonna go ahead and take over the race lead. Brock Whitehead must have went in and pit. Looking in back here, Brock Whitehead currently P at number 10. But nonetheless, able to do what he needs to do. So Gary Smith ended up with the race lead after those little bit of pit stops. That's going to end up putting Bryson in P number 2. Or excuse me, Austin Wheeler in P number 2. Green flag is out once again. And away we go. Austin Wheeler able to move on down. He does. He's going to try to stay on the back bumper there, number 3, as long as he possibly can. Let's see if we can get through turns number 1 and 2. So far, so good. Looking at the exit of it. Yes, we did. We made it through turns number 1 and 2. Going to go down into turns number 3. Side-by-side action, 2 wide. As they all come barreling through. Had a couple that were going 3 wide. Down to turns number 1 entry once again. Hit you with a nice little digger cam. And then back to the racing as Austin Smith to the outside. Or Austin Wheeler, sorry. To the outside of Gary Smith. While we have a couple of green flag laps, we're going to go ahead and cut on over to our first. You love to hear it. There's almost an incident there as I was saying that, but we're going to keep it on green. We're going to turn the mics down, turn the volume of the trucks up, give you guys a little bit of you love to hear it. We'll be right back. gentlemen, hopefully that is a little bit better. I ended up getting some of my audio issues as well, so that's why I've been away for quite some time, but hopefully it's gotten a little bit better. If you want to let me know in the YouTube chat below, you're more than welcome to. It helps me out so I can try to get everything figured out the way that it needs to be. But while we were away, we've had a few cautions, but we're back here with the race at hand. Race lead right now is going to be TJ Hadley and Chris Zofield. Chris Zofield up 14 positions from where he has started. TJ Hadley is going to be up 2. Biggest mover is going to be Chris Zofield. Highest he can get is 15. Both drivers dash for cash. Green flag is out. Chris Zofield with the big jump. He's not going to have any help behind him. Gary Smith all over that back bumper. The number 80 machine can't get that number 80 going. Gary going to dive it down low, down to the inside. Where does Zofield goes? They're going to be 3 wide, maybe. Austin Wheeler going up top through the middle anywhere he can that he doesn't have people. They're going to go around towards the back. Jay Monin. Around he goes in the infield. Going to keep it on green. And you see just how much these drivers have to wheel this truck all around Michigan. Up here in the Irish Hills or Brooklyn, New York, or Brooklyn, Michigan. About an hour and a half, give or take, from where I currently reside in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Gary Smith with a big chop on that number 88 machine. I thought maybe for sure he could have gotten turned there, but Chris Zofield ended up lifting just a little bit, letting Gary Smith come on up the racetrack. Doesn't want to ruin his chances at the almost gets into the side of Austin Wheeler. We're going to go ahead and ride on board with TJ Hadley, who's got a frontal view of all this going on in front of him. Is riding on board with the number 80 machine, or the 80 machine of TJ Hadley. He's got the 82 Brock Whitehead on his outside. He's going to get passed by him. TJ Hadley going to go ahead and run the outside lane, see what kind of runs he can get, and use them for later. Chris Zofield getting a little bit loose on that outside. He's going to take it down to the inside. Brock Whitehead going to be able to get all around him. And here comes TJ Hadley. Move TJ back up to P number 4. For a moment. Is these two still doing battle? Then we got a nice little battle for the race lead between the 3 and the number 48. Slide job after slide job after slide job being thrown. TJ Hadley getting in the outside wall. Going to lose a little bit. Kevin Coleman going to go ahead and get on around him. Pretty much single file somewhere around in there throughout the rest of the racetrack as one goes on around. Look to be like Chris Zofield. Not what you want to see going down the backstretch. 25 laps in out of 70. It looks like everybody's battling some tightness and some looseness issues. They're tight going into the corner, but by the time they put all that wheel into it coming out of the corner, they're just a little bit too loose. These drivers trying to get it all figured out here for Michigan. Everybody still single file doing whatever they need to do. Getting it done. TJ Hanley losing a couple of positions. Eddie Baker still in the pit lane. He's going to have substantial damage to fix. Gary Smith under pressure from Brock Whitehead. Gary Smith a little bit loose. Same with Brock Whitehead. Look at that, Bryson Colwell down there in P number 8, down one position from where he started. Laps out of 70. Gary Smith gonna go ahead and get passed by Kevin Coleman. Same with Brock Whitehead. So those two both losing positions. Austin Wheeler still with the race lead. He is one to go for the dash for cash. He's he's got a nice little lead over the rest of the field, which is kind of surprising, especially with it being Michigan. It's definitely harder to get some of that draft away from you. As we look at all the exciting moments throughout this race, everybody going every which way they can to not wreck. You see there on the track map, a lot of drivers spread on out in the top right corner. Some drivers into pit lane, the 88 down into pit lane. That is going to be Chris Zofield Tarrant down 2 laps. Allen's down 2 laps. Jeff No is out of the race. Eddie Baker is in pit lane with 30 minutes of damage. Not what he wanted to see happen. I was looking at the YouTube comments. He had a little bit of a glitch. Could use his fast repair. He's got to sit in pit road for 30 minutes. As a caution flag is out. That is going to be for the stage. Definitely going to be a good one as Christopher Cash added up. Moving on up, he's all the way up to P number 2. Or P number 11. Up 2 positions. But stage 1 winner is going to be Austin Wheeler. Second is going to be Kevin Coleman. Third will be Gary Smith. Fourth, Brock Whitehead. Fifth, Justin Potts. Sixth, Mike White. Seventh, Hunter Bogdan. Eighth, Bryson Colwell. Ninth, Curtis Rogers. And rounding out your top 10, going to be TJ Handley. Everybody going to go down into pit lane and get those cars serviced. And while we do that, we're going to go ahead and play our commercial breaks for the night.
Did you guys know that the state of Texas has many programs to help you pay for your down payment? Can you use down payment assistance to build your own custom home? I have chingos of homes all over Laredo that qualify for down payment assistance. All you need is a 580 credit score to start. So not only is down payment assistance good on new homes, you can also get down payment assistance on used homes. To find out if you qualify for down payment assistance, give me a call, 956-333-2774. I'm here to help you guys out.
Michigan. It is 38 laps out of 70. So going green with almost 40 laps to go. We are going to go green with 40 laps to go. Pace car in the pit lane. A green flag is out of this time by. And away we go. Austin Wheeler able to get on out to a quick little lead. It is so far so good. For a lot of these drivers, they got to remember fresh tires are going to be a little bit slick. Is Eddie Baker finally on back out on the racetrack? The quick little 30 minutes of repair up and done for him. He'll more likely go down into pit lane, uses fast repair, come on back out. 35 laps down. But he's still racing. That's all that matters. Smith going to go side by side with the number 65. 65 is going to just duck back down into line with him. Six laps to go. Look at that Brock Whitehead. Currently sitting P at number 3. Trying to catch back up to Austin Wheeler and Kevin Coleman, who have kind of separated themselves from the pull away from the rest of the field. Ended up doing it kind of sort of right now, but Austin Wheeler able to pull on away from the number 00 for the short time being. 23 laps to go. And I think what better way than to do it than to do the final. You love to hear it on a CRN for the night. We're going to go ahead and turn the mics back down. Turn the engines up. Give you guys another love. You love to hear it. We'll be right back. to go for these top three. Austin Wheeler still with the race lead. Second is going to be Kevin Coleman. Third is going to be Gary Smith. And then fourth is going to be Brock Whitehead, which is who we're riding on board with right here. 9 laps to go. Kevin Coleman trying to hang on to P number 2. Keeping it away from Gary Smith, but Gary Smith has Brock Whitehead all over the rear bumper of him. Gary Smith having to back out of it. Got a little bit loose there. Got a nice little shot from Brock Whitehead. You're right on board with Brock. I'm going to go ahead and take it back out. So that way you guys can see what I get to see all the way in and through the racetrack. Is right now everybody doing what they need to do and get themselves where they want to be, but it's going to be Austin Wheeler with the race lead, a commanding lead, essentially a full straightaway lead over Gary Smith and Kevin Coleman, along with Brock Whitehead. So these three doing a little bit of battle here. Going to hit the exciting button to see who it goes to. Is going to stay on with these three. Whitehead all the way down to the inside by the yellow line, try to find a way around Kevin Coleman. Kevin Coleman ended up getting passed by Gary Smith and is not trying to find a way around Gary Smith. He's going to ride, save it for the last couple laps. Kevin Coleman ended up getting back on around, and what Austin Wheeler did not want to see ended up becoming a reality. Caution flag out here for the number 92. We'll go ahead and rewind it just a little bit, see what happened to the number 92 machine. Coming off of turns number 3 and 4, or 1 and 2. But to get sideways, save it. Overcorrects down to the inside wall. Ooh, hard impact for the number 92. It is caution will wave with 4 laps to go. So everybody going to come on down into pit lane, get some service done. Trucks are lined up, ready to go. I'm gonna go down the backstretch. Green flag back out. 3 laps to go. 38's going to get out of line. He's going to be out of it. Austin Wheeler going to go down to the inside to avoid any contact as humanly possible. Austin Wheeler down to the inside. Kevin Coleman pushing him all the way around. 2 laps to go here at Michigan. Austin Wheeler going to go ahead and take over the race lead once again. Austin Wheeler untouchable here tonight. One of the stage. Final lap. Race will end under green. 92 going to be getting spun out. It's all going to happen here. What can Austin do is Austin going to cover the slider from Kevin if he gets a good run. Down the backstretch, try to break the draft as much as he possibly can. Kevin Coleman is there. Dash for cash on the line. Austin Wheeler down to the inside. Going to cover the slide job from the number 00. Going to do it well off of turn number 3 and 4. Austin Wheeler coming in with the truck race. He's going to come back and get the win at Michigan. Followed by Kevin Coleman and Brock Whitehead. Going to be your top 3 here tonight. Such an amazing race out here. Austin Wheeler ended up getting it done for the race win. An absolute fight to the end to get it all done and over with. Can't be too mad about it. Into the broadcast booth, get our third place finisher up here. That's going to be Mr. Brock Whitehead. Sure I moved him to the right one. I did not. I gotta find him and move him back in where he was. This one. There we go. We finally got it figured out. There's too many broadcast booths to begin with up here in the Ghost Cup Series, but joined by our third place finisher, that's going to be Brock Whitehead, making a sole return in the Truck Series. Brock, this is Dylan in the CRM broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Brock. Did it feel good?
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's all that matters. You had fun. Obviously, you kept the truck as clean as you possibly could.
Yes,
you had to get the car, or well, not car. You had to get through all the cautions first to get that long green flag run. Were you kind of happy to see that yellow flag come out there towards the end, or were you just wanting to hurry up and get this race over with?
It's a little both. I saved my tires a lot better there than I did for the second stage, so it would have been a fun race between me and Kevin and Gary there, but yeah, a little bit of both. It made it exciting at the end with the caution. So
yeah, it definitely made it exciting. As you know, obviously with everything going on and you not being as present as you have been in the Cup Series, taking a little bit of a hiatus. It's always good to get away from the sim rig once in a great while. I mean, I've done it. I only get on my computer just to broadcast and I'm right off of it again. I haven't even hooked up my wheel and God, I don't even know how long. So it's always good to, back away from it a little bit, take some self-esteem off of that aspect. But, another strong P3 out here tonight. Can we expect to see you out here on Thursday night in the Cup car?
Yeah, I'd said I was going to go racing back this week. Trey was supposed to race tonight, and he might be back Thursday night also. Just depends on if he gets paid in time to be able to renew his iRacing, because obviously if he ain't going to be playing it, he ain't going to be paying for it. So hopefully we'll see him back out there Thursday night too. But yeah, definitely I'll be back.
Yeah, definitely good to see the Whitehead boys back out there, and good, strong P3 finish out here tonight. We're not going to take up too much of your time out here, Mr. Whitehead. If there's anybody on that number 82 machine to let you give a shout out to, the floor is yours.
Yeah, my old team at Whitehead Racing and Cash and everybody over there, Austin Wheeler, he helped me out a little bit, and I helped him out a little bit. So I just want to thank him and congrats to him.
All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and let you get on out of here. Celebrate that third place finish here tonight, and we'll be talking to you again later.
Thank you.
Oh, Road America.
All right, that's going to be our third place finisher of Brock Whitehead. We're going to go ahead and move up to our second place finisher. That's going to be Kevin Coleman. Kevin, this is still in the CRM broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
All right, buddy, that was some phenomenal looking racing out here tonight. Obviously not getting the race win what you wanted, but a P2, you can't be too mad about it.
Yeah, Austin had something figured out. I have no idea how I was able to. I could stick with him for about 5-6 laps, and then he was gone. So congrats to him. I'll take P2. Obviously, I want to win. I want to win all the races, but I'll take P2 tonight.
Yeah, definitely want to take P2 here tonight. You kept the truck clean as best as you possibly could. Obviously, your teammate Eddie not having the best night of his racing here tonight, with getting involved in a wreck early on, and then iRacing having that little bit of a glitch and not able to use his fast repair. But he was able to finish the race, made up a position or two, but can't be too mad about it. I gotta ask, since this update with the new truck, is it better in dirty air? Is the draft better? And how loose was that truck on a clean slate with fresh tires?
Yeah, I like to drive it off the right rear, so I hated the old tire model. It would get so tight and it would just plow through the center, and especially these drafting tracks where you had to run wide open or you're going to get run over. So it felt a little bit better, but it still wasn't perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I drive the truck off the right rear as well. Obviously you got to flick it on in there. And I don't know. Me racing open setup stuff, it just kind of grew on me with that aspect, especially at Michigan, where it's mainly full throttle. And, just because you can go full throttle doesn't mean you have to. And you definitely could tell who was doing it full throttle for the first part of the run, and then who was trying to save their tires there towards the last part of the run, and ended up getting everything good to go.
Yeah, I was lifting it a little bit throughout the whole run, especially when I was in traffic. If you're the leader, I don't know how much you're lifting, if at all, but yeah, in traffic, I was definitely lifting, trying to set the truck up a little bit better for exit speed.
Yeah, obviously it's just a little bit different. But either way, it's still a good, clean race. Once you got past all the adversity in the beginning of the race with all the cautions, ended up coming back in and through, getting a nice green flag run, and then that caution at the end. Oh, did you like seeing that caution, or were you like, well, we have this now?
Yeah, I was settled in, and I was trying to figure out a way to get back around Gary because he had just gotten past me. I wanted to push him to see if we could catch Austin, but didn't look like that was going to happen. So when the caution came out, I was happy. It gave me another shot at the win. So had to take it.
Yeah, definitely had to try to take it, but nonetheless, still do what you needed to do. So Kevin, if there's anybody on that 00 machine you'd like to give a shout out to, the floor is yours.
Yeah, like I said, the last couple of races, I love racing this series. I'm glad that I got the invite to come in here, having a blast, and so thank you to everybody that puts this on, and then as always, Star Hill Brewery on the truck, and then Eddie. I know he had a rough night, but he helps me out a lot, so I gotta always thank him.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're gonna go ahead and let you get on out of here. Celebrate that second place finish here tonight. Can't wait to see what you do for the rest of the season as you get ready to go championship racing with the Demon Truck Series.
Yep, appreciate it. See you guys next week.
All right, this is going to be our second place finisher of Kevin Coleman. I'm going to go ahead and move on up to our race winner. That's going to be the number 48 of Austin Wheeler. Austin, this is still in the CRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
All right, man. One, since we're teammates, that Dash for Cash money goes to the team. Just saying. Two, dominating performance out here tonight at Michigan. Obviously, it's not that easy to dominate like how you did here tonight. You were able to pull away from the draft, which we all know Michigan is heavily drafted all the way around the racetrack, but you were able to at times pull away from everybody else, and it looked like you were just in your own zip code.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad it wasn't a fully wide open race. I don't think I ever ran a corner all the way wide open. I was lifting a little bit on entry at least, trying to make sure we had a good exit and weren't slipping the tires too bad. I think that was where I was really was really getting good was at the end of the run. Started pulling away a little bit more, so that was a lot of fun. It was definitely different than what I expected. I'm just glad it wasn't all pack racing the entire time.
Yeah, obviously you say, you're glad it wasn't pack racing or anything like that, and basically, doing what you needed to do. You were there, you got the stage wins. Obviously, I don't think you're running for the championship in the truck series. I believe you're just a little run, if you want, kind of like a little Lilith Peters in the Cup series. But every time you come out for the truck series, you put on one hell of a show and give these guys a run for their money.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I could probably run the rest of them out and might make the playoffs. I don't know. I like running a few here and there. It's tough to devote too many nights a week, but I love doing it, man. It's a blast.
Well, I know we have Indianapolis coming up here in the truck series. Are we going to see the number 48 out there on the truck?
You may. I've actually never turned a lap at Indy in a truck, so that will be that'll probably spark my interest, and I may come out and run with you guys.
Well, I'll be out there running. I won't be broadcasting. I'll be out there racing with everybody else. So,
What? Who's gonna be watching the show?
Bryson is actually going to be broadcasting that one. We got a deal worked out where he's going to step aside. I'm going to hop in his truck. He's going to hop up in the broadcast booth, and I'm going to run for him, and he's going to broadcast for me.
Oh, you're gonna make me want to run it now, so I can get a chance to race with you again.
I know, man. We haven't raced since Auto Club.
Yeah, and we had good fun there too.
Until I almost bend it right in front of you.
That's just part of it. It was tire racing.
Yeah, it was tire racing, but nonetheless, Austin, before I let you get on out of here and celebrate that race win, if there's anybody on that number 48 machine you'd like to give a shout out to, the floor is yours.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to thank my spotter, Jonathan. He's been helping me a lot here recently and taking a lot of the strategy call stuff off my mind. I can just focus on driving the truck or driving the car, and that really helps a lot. I thank my wife for letting me do this every week. We always painting on the car, on the truck, and on the car both. Great sponsor, great painting company in Richmond, Virginia. So if you're local, check us out.
All right, Austin, we're going to go ahead and let you get on out of here, celebrate that race win, and we'll be seeing you again on the track Thursday night at Michigan in the Cup car.
Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for the top three interviews here tonight. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and following along with the broadcast. As CRN has them essentially every night of the week, is no matter what, everything's going to go on with the way that it's going. But that's going to do it for myself up here in the broadcast booth for the Damon Truck Series. My name is Dylan for CRN. Make sure you guys take care. Brush your hair.